I could be anything in the world. So I decided to be a unicorn.
Need a microphone, don't you? That was a schoolboy error. What have I done to this? Oh, yeah. Okay. G'day, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. It is very much appreciated. Yes, a full, well, actually not quite a full sporting weekend, as the rugby, the Chiefs were on a bye this weekend, but a very successful weekend nonetheless, with Freo winning, excuse me, 106-68 at Optus Stadium. Although we were home, we were playing away, if that makes sense, because Optus, West Coast and Fremantle share the Optus Stadium. So we were playing away, but we were actually playing at home. And it was the 60th local derby, and it is pronounced Derby, can I just say? It may be spelt Derby, but if you go to Derby, and I lived in Derby for 6 months, if you go to Derby and say, oh, isn't Derby nice? Then you will get a punch in the face. It's pronounced Derby. So that was a very good result. Great to watch that last night. Watched it live. Bit nerve-wracking to start with, but shit, the boys just, oh, they did the business. So happy. So happy. And the mighty Birmingham City won yet again. Normal league fixtures. Sorry, I can't. Have resumed, and yes, we won 4-1 at home against Stockport. Still top of the table. Still 9 points clear, still 2 games in hand, but we're getting to the pointy end of the season now with 11 games to go. Like I say, 2 of those a game in hand. Hello, Charlotte. Charlotte Nightstare the Werewolf. Don't believe I've seen that name before, but hello and welcome along. This is just my preamble before we get into playing bingo. So I just have a little bit of a rant for about 20 odd minutes. So what else? So yeah, great sporting weekend. Shame the Chiefs were on a bye, or else we would have. Oh, of course. Yes. Sorry. Yes, of course. It's just been a while. That's all. Where was I? So, yeah, shame the Chiefs weren't playing, or else we would have had the hat trick this season, this Saturday, as they say. I put up a short yesterday. I managed to. It took me quite a while because I had to use several different pieces of hardware, software, but I managed to put a short up yesterday, a scene from Ted Lasso, and that's been absolutely fantastically received. So I'm chuffed about that. I found it one of the funniest clips from Ted Lasso. I could have done a lot more. So that's that. What else? I watched The Lost City with Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum. An absolutely mindless film, but hilarious. The plot was very suspect, but it had Sandra Bullock, Channing Tatum, Daniel Radcliffe, and Brad Pitt, and it was a really funny film. It was an hour and a half of emptiness. So just fantastic to watch. So that's that, and all 8 episodes of Reacher are now available, and I will be binging that this afternoon after we finish the bingo and the live stream. And I will get into that. I will probably go live tomorrow and tell you all about it. All right. What else? I think that's about it. I've still yet. Oh, that reminds me. Damn it. Okay. I might have to put this. Sorry, I'm going to have to put this on ring because I'm expecting a phone call from Australia. Oh, yes. It's also Maggie's birthday today. Happy birthday, Maggie. Just go. She's you're welcome. Yes, so it's Maggie's birthday today. So happy birthday, Maggie. I don't know if she's watching. She's just sent me a message, which may indicate that she's watching. But if you're not, happy birthday. I sent her one of those Facebook auto response, and I was hoping to adjust it, but you can't adjust it. It's really weird. So I should have actually typed in my own personal thing, but I'll probably send another one. I've got to send her one from my other Facebook anyway. That's okay. So happy birthday to you. Now, the big problem is, obviously, well, first of all, there's not a lot of people here. So that's a bit of an issue. And nobody voted on which bingo to play. So I guess it's going to be my call, isn't it? So we've got the option of Sovereign Citizen Bingo, Body Cam. Excuse me. Tea's giving me hiccups. Body Cam worn video bingo or CC bingo. Now, Michelle did say, have we got videos of CC to watch? There are indeed videos of CC to watch. But I would rather I'd rather save those up for when we have a handful of people, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Charlotte, I don't know if you're here to play the bingo, but what are your thoughts? Binz, you are my captive audience at the moment. Let's just see if anybody did throw a vote up. No, nobody voted. All right. Well, I guess the problem is we have an abundance of body cam channels to watch. We're a bit light on sovereign citizen videos to watch. We've only got 2 from Van the Man. I'll tell you what, has DGen put anything up recently? Oh, congratulations to Eddie as well for reaching 5,000 subs. That's very impressive. Well done to him. So I'm just looking for another. No, it's not that far down. I've got to tidy up how many people I follow. Now, this happened to me the other day. I was looking for someone and I had become unsubscribed. I don't understand how you can get unsubscribed to a channel. No, definitely not there. All right, so it's generation. What's this? That's okay. Oh, that's me. I'm watching it on this screen over here. Never mind. All right. Well, thanks for popping by. Really nice to see you. And maybe I'll catch you on Jess's channel again one day. All right. You take care. Thank you. All right. Yes, look, it's telling me I'm subscribed, but I'm not. If this excuse me. Excuse me. So if this ever happens to you, that you're sitting there and you can, I haven't seen that channel for a while. I haven't seen a video. I've not had a notification. Go to that channel, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe, and you'll get. Okay, we've got a few videos on DGen's channel. A few of them we've seen, and we got Mark as well, Mark Baggett. Where's Mark's channel? Oh, that was it. It was Mark's channel I was looking for last week. There we go, Mark Baggett. All right, we could probably do Big Red. Hello. I've not been too bad. I've been too bad. Thank you very much. Appreciate you asking. All right, let's go sovereign citizen. Let's go. Let me set this up. Yeah, not been too bad at all. I'd rather be working. That's a fact. Where do we go here? And documents and oh god, oh, I've got to tidy this thing up. I wonder. D drive documents. There we go. Source bingo. Oh, that's a perfect place. Next up, 30 cards free. Let's go. Open that. Pop that over there. Oh, got number 30 again. Damn it. That's okay. Copy link address. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that in there. Do that. Excuse me. So, yes. What am I doing? Oh, that's interesting. I shouldn't. Oh, no, it might be because it's mine. And pin the message. Cool. Once we do that, then we can close that down. Then we can go back to there. We can close that down. We can do that. Do that. Reset. Yes, please. Terrible, terrible card last week. Okay, so bingo card is now pinned at the top of the chat. Now, still having issues with the playback. I have contacted the computer guy that helped me out a few weeks ago, just to ask why the playback is still slow. So hoping to hear from him this week, and we'll see if we can get that fixed. So the sound works okay, but the images are a bit stop-starting. So I do apologize. I don't know how I can fix it. I don't think I can. It's going to take my my computer friend.
Turn off central heating immediately and plug this in to slash winter energy bills by 85%. This plug-in heater.
Bullshit.
Here's what's going to happen.
Pause. Big screen. So, like I said, the sound works really well, but it is the actual video itself that's not very good. So I do apologize. There is not a lot. Having else to catch you in a while. Lovely when you did the idiot fraud. Yeah, I haven't really. Oh, where have I gone? Let me bring me back. I haven't really done frauditors in a while. I should look into it a bit more. They're just as bad as sovereign citizens. I'm definitely not a fan of the frauditors. There are I think I've said this before. There are a couple out there that actually do a really good job, and they do hold the police and other departments to account, which is great. But you've got to do it respectfully, and you've got to do it, correctly. But the ones that just go out there and stick a camera in your face and spout all sorts of nonsense, I've got absolutely no time for. So yeah, maybe we should look into frauditors again. Like I say, an abundance of content out there, so it's not as though I'd have to be scrabbling around looking. So, right, I think we're all in place. Bingo cards, everything's looking reasonable. Same idiots, sovereigns, and fraudsters. Yeah. Speak roughly the same sort of language. Definitely act the same way. And I will go so far as to say combined 97% end up in a pair of silver bracelets. I think that's a fair assessment. Like I said, there are the ones that, oh God, I should have had a shave. Getting really itchy. There are the ones that act like fucking fools. Right, I'm gonna have another cup of tea. So bear with me a second. Ooh. Now my cup of tea. Oh. Right. So that ball a moment. Got a bit of a deal yesterday. Went to the supermarket last night to get some bread because I realised I've got no bread for sandwiches, and there were some chicken legs on cheap. Got to be cut, so I bought them. Tray like that for about $5. Bought them, came home, cooked them last night, so they're good for a couple of days. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, and Big Red, you've asked me how I am. I've been a terrible host. How are you? It has been a while since I've seen your name in the chat. What else was I going to say? Really need to shave. What else has happened? Oh! Went to the supermarket Tuesday to get some milk and saw these crisps, pickled onion flavored crisps. I thought, ooh, give that a nudge. Wait till you hear this. I'll do it with the tea bag. Actually, in Tennessee, helping with hurricane relief work. Oh, bless you. Bless you. I hope it's going well. Hope you're safe as well. Was that the last one, or has there been, because there was a big one a few weeks ago from memory, or am I getting confused with Queensland? Yeah, it was a few weeks ago, wasn't it? Well, I hope it's going well. You stay safe. And good on you for helping out. So anyway, they're called Eater Ripples, pickled onion flavor. I thought I'll give those a nudge. Got home, tea time, had a sandwich, had some great. God, they were gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and they're only $1.79. So I thought, next time I go, I'm going to grab literally, I was going to grab 10 packets. Like a third month there. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, yeah. So it was a while ago. That would be around about Christmas, New Year. Yeah, I'm definitely getting confused with the Queensland cyclone. Oh, well, nevertheless, good on you, my friend. Good on you. So of course I went back yesterday to get some bread, and it sold out. Oh, I was gutted. I was literally going to buy 10 packets. So absolutely gutted about that. There are 2 other supermarkets, so I'm going to have a look. But pickled onion Eater flavored Ripples crisps. Mwah! Just so good. Just so good. All righty. I think we've covered everything off. Giving you a sports update, giving you a TV update. So watch out for me tomorrow. I'm going to watch Reach Out this afternoon. I'm going to have a binge. I've got 6 episodes to watch. 6, 5. Oh, I might watch the whole thing. And I'll update you on Reacher and Maggie's birthday. We've covered that off. I think that's about it. All right, get ready for some bad video, but some good audio. We've got the bingo card up and running. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to California, where yet another boat captain turns a minor traffic violation during a holiday with his wife and kids into a busted window, a weekend in jail, and his car on the back of a tow truck. Right, let's get into the video.
So for the record, what's your name and
Officer
badge?
Vasquez.
And your badge number?
23534 is right here.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So
So what's the reason for the detainment?
So you were stopped for your expired reg tab, 5204, Adam.
Which I've
Vehicle.
notified.
Right, name and badge number for starters. That's an easy one.
You I'm not participating in commerce with the state of California.
I'm not working in commerce. Well, he's been a very good sovereign citizen right off the bat, isn't he? Bless him. Got his script ready. No, I haven't got that.
That's why it's not registered with the state. You acknowledge that's what the vehicle code's for, right?
Right.
Okay.
How to set your kids up for failure in the future 101. Attempt the routinely and very easily debunked notion that you don't need to register your vehicle with the state in front of them.
So you don't have any identification as well.
I haven't broken.
I really hope, my friend, that you watch this back. I hope that this guy watches this back, hears his baby crying in the background, and thinks, what the hell did I do? What was I thinking?
A law, sir. Like, minus a crime, then there's no reason to identify.
All right. Just hang tight. Like I said, you're detained. You're not free to leave. Just
Okay.
hang tight 1 second.
Okay.
Just for the record, a crime is defined as an act or omission that violates a law and is punishable by the state, encompassing both federal and state offences. So good luck with that defence. Anyway, this is where backup arrives.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Roll that window down for me a little bit, just so we can talk.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Beavers, just like the animal, 17035.
Okay. And what's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Olivier. 23755.
Okay.
Hey,
You a supervisor?
me?
Yeah.
No, I'm the senior officer.
Senior officer. Okay.
So, hey, just trying to understand. He stopped you for registration.
Which I have a question about that anyway, because from his position where he was on the street, there's absolutely no way he could have seen my registration when I was
Doesn't matter.
driving by.
Cab sticks out pretty good.
Doesn't matter.
Not from that distance.
But anyway, either way, it's expired.
Exactly.
Yeah,
If he
exactly.
was right
Doesn't
about
matter.
your expired tag anyway, then he was correct to pull you over.
It's not registered with the state of California.
Okay. Well, it's
Yeah.
required to be.
In your commerce, yes, I agree with
Okay.
that.
All right. So I'm going to give you an option here
Okay.
to either just provide your information, license, all the information on the vehicle you have.
Yeah, I rescinded my license. I turned that in.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so you definitely shouldn't be on the road then, and especially not with your family in the vehicle. I suppose this means you're driving around without insurance as well.
Is this the best survival game ever made?
This is the aircraft
Think
carrier
about
shelter
buying
you
this.
seized, previously owned by a small faction
Think about
of
buying
about
it.
800 people. Now it belongs to you. Although you lost about 120 brave warriors, you finally took the shelter after cleaning the mess.
No, I'll have a look at that.
Are you at least going to
And
identify yourself?
we've spoken about this before about being uninsured. If he was to hit somebody and cause severe damage to a vehicle or injure somebody, then without insurance, he would have to pay. And I can guarantee that he hasn't got $50,000 or $100,000 sitting in the bank. Guarantee.
Name and date of birth or anything?
No, I haven't committed any crime.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to order you out.
I think that's on the list, isn't it? I haven't committed a crime. What crime have I committed? I will go with that. What crime have I committed? I've got card 30 again. Destined to fail. Just saw this one yesterday. Unbelievable to do this. I know. It's. I mean, is it child endangerment? Is it? I don't know. Surely there's some sort of offence. I'm sorry you got to watch this again, by the way, but it's we're obviously we're just playing bingo.
Out of the car, and if you don't come out, then we're going to forcibly remove you out, which would mean we're going to open the door.
I understand all your guys'. I understand your guys' tactics. There's absolutely no reason to do this, right? There hasn't been a crime committed.
Well, there is.
There hasn't been a crime committed.
Well, there has.
I'm peaceably traveling with my family, okay? And if
You're in the parking lot at Big Five.
if you guys want to enforce your will and cause property damage, then that's on you. Then we'll see you guys in federal court.
Okay.
I like how federal
court. Don't think it's going to go to federal court, mate.
law applies to him when he thinks he can use it to threaten a cop. But state law, which is derived from the 10th Amendment of the Constitution, doesn't, because reasons.
Okay. No,
Right.
that's fine. So, yeah, no, so. Okay. Well,
I'm not out here. I'm non-belligerent. I'm not trying to cause any problems with you guys.
I'm not accusing you of that at all, but
I'm just going to stand on my rights,
yeah,
right?
you do have to follow the rules. You're driving in California, you got to follow the same
I'm
rules.
not driving in
License.
commerce,
Yeah,
right?
well-
You understand the whole vehicle code is for commerce,
No,
right?
it's not. It's not, dude.
Is that a yes or a no?
You've read too much stuff online, but
No, I've read your commerce book.
No, mate, like this cop said, you've read too much stuff online. If this commerce book said anything close to what you claim, lawyers everywhere would be taking advantage of it.
We don't often see videos coming out of California, but it's good to see that they are switched onto it. They obviously know he's a sovereign citizen.
How you doing today, sir?
Doing great. What's your name and badge number for the record?
Yeah, 16631. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the program. I understand your position, or we're gonna start breaking windows, and we're gonna send a dog in after you. Okay?
Any responsible parent on hearing that, even though they obviously have no intention of sending a fur missile in with the kids, would immediately step out of the vehicle. Unfortunately, these two are anything but responsible for subjecting their kids to this.
Oh, that's a thought. That's just the wife hasn't popped up and said anything. You know, hey, well, we don't know his name, do we? Hey, Gerald, show the man your license or give him your information. She's just sitting there listening to all of this, thinking it's a great thing to do with holding the child, which is a baby, by the way, as we can hear.
Sergeant Garcia.
Guardia. You were close, sir. Guardia.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay?
So
that's going to be up to you.
like I told your other officers,
I understand what you told them.
I'm here with my family, okay? We're just peaceably traveling on vacation.
Nope.
I've got my 4 kids in the car, and I've got my
Jesus.
wife in the car.
Understood.
I wondered how long it would be for him to start using his kids as a shield against the police to prevent them from enforcing the law. And like all sovereign citizens, he didn't let me down. Shame on you.
Okay, and if you guys want to choose to trample on my...
Also, why has that cop got his... Has he got his top button done up? And no tie on? Or is it just very close? Anyway, it doesn't look right.
rights today, I've caused there's no law been broken here. Okay, there's no injured party, there's no complainant.
Yeah, there is.
Right? I know where you guys stand. I know what you guys are talking about, but I'm not in your jurisdiction. Okay, the vehicle, the automobile is not registered with the state.
I understand sir, you can spare me with your back and forth on that.
It's not back and forth. I'm just letting you know where.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I completely understand what
Okay.
you're saying.
Okay.
In other words, save your pseudo-legal nonsense for the judge, because we've heard it all before. You're not the first to use this quote-unquote defense, and you certainly won't be the last.
What I'm telling you is that we're gonna have to cooperate today. I'm gonna need to see some ID.
For what?
Huh?
What law have I broken in order for you?
Expired registration. You're driving without.
No, that's not expired.
So
That's
up
not.
to you, sir.
Okay.
We've already run the car. It's
Okay.
expired.
No, it's not expired.
Okay. And
It's not registered. It's not in your jurisdiction.
Of course it isn't, sir. I
Right.
get it. So we're gonna go one of two ways. We're either gonna get you out of the car.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take you to jail.
Sir.
Your family is gonna be displaced for a while. The
Sir.
car is gonna go to car jail.
Sir.
Or you can continue down the path that you're doing, and we're gonna stand by.
Unfortunately, I'm going to stand on my constitutional protected rights today. Okay.
So if you're quite happy to turn your family holiday upside down over a couple of citations, you deserve everything coming your way. I'm just pissed off that the kids have to see this. Anyway, they give him one last chance to see sense before they break his window. But I think we all know where this is headed.
I love that as well. Cars going to car jail. That was quite funny.
Did you notice the tactics he did? He whips out his thing like he's going to break the window and all this. They want to get you to fold. I'm not folding.
How you doing, sir? I'm Chris Hamilton. I'm the captain with the California Highway Patrol out here.
How you
Oh,
doing,
well
Chris?
done, mate.
I appreciate the fact.
Well done. You've now got a bunch of cops out by your car that could be doing lots of various different things. You've got 2 sergeants, and now you've got a captain. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that's wasting police time. Seriously.
Videoing me. I'm videoing you. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
So I'm going to go be very clear right now what's going to happen.
Okay.
And you got a choice.
Okay.
Okay. Either you come out of the car and we take care of business and you go about your business after that. I don't know what exactly the stop was for, but it's been elevated to a point now where we're going to break out a window and we're going to pull you out of the car. Now, if you don't want that to happen in front of your family, that's your ultimatum. Come out, we take care of this or not.
Any good dad worth his salt would get straight out of the vehicle at this point.
Absolutely.
Selfish sovereign citizens go straight back into the script.
So, Captain Chris, like I told all of your officers here, there has been no crime committed.
Yes, there has.
I am simply traveling with my family. We're on vacation, exercising our constitutional rights, right? There is no law that's been broken. There's no complainant. There's no injured party. I've notified the officers. I wish to invoke my Fourth Amendment right to stay private, right? Be absent of a crime. That is my right.
Sure.
You can notify the President of the United States if you like. It doesn't change the fact that the requirement to identify following a traffic violation doesn't violate the Fourth Amendment.
No, not at all.
Right? And I understand what you guys are out here doing and enforcing is the vehicle code. This is my private property. I'm not registered with the state of California intentionally. I've, under good faith and goodwill, rescinded my California driver's license, right? Because I'm not acting in that capacity.
I hear you. I understand your.
Oh God, it doesn't matter. Hello, Paracord. We did start off quite well. Just for your information, name and badge number. Actually, we'll go with where's the victim as well, because he said that there is no victim, although the state is the victim, or the county or the city. I'm not working in commerce, and what was the other one? Oh, he says he's exercising his constitutional rights. So I'm exercising my rights. And there was another one. Sorry about the phone, but there was another one. Oh, he's also mentioned the fourth, so you're violating the fourth. Yeah, I just looked at that and I thought, yeah, he's talking about, yeah, we'll go where's the victim as well. And I'm not working in commerce. I think I've said that one. Okay, I think we're okay. So name and badge number. We'll go with it's not a crime as well, because he's mentioned that having no registration. So name and badge number, it's not a crime. Where's the victim? You're violating the fourth. I'm not working in commerce. You have no jurisdiction. We'll also go with who is the injured party. I'm exercising my rights. And I think that's about it. Oh, and I don't have a license. Because he's already said that he's rescinded his license. So I don't have a license. And that's about it. And out of all of that lovely good stuff, I've got 2. Because somehow I've ended up with card 30 again. Okay, here we go. Captain Chris.
You're basing this very much on the Constitution. I get that.
Right.
But I'm just letting you know what's going to happen. Because
So
we are
as
in
a
California, and we are going to enforce California law, and that's what's going to go down. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to make your choice, and after that, this one of these windows is getting.
So you don't acknowledge the Constitution?
I'll be
Yes, he
honest
does.
with you,
He's just
family-
told you. He's just told you. His words were, we are going to enforce California law. And California law comes from the 10th Amendment of the Constitution. That any laws that the federal government cannot impose or uphold will be passed back to the states for them to write their own laws. So he is upholding the Constitution. Dickhead.
He wasn't in there. We wouldn't even take that risk. We would send a canine in for you.
What's the purpose of a canine?
Bro must live under a rock to not know the purpose of a fur missile is to bok bok nom nom a non-compliant suspect. Also, how telling is it that the officer cares more about the welfare of the kids at this time than their own dad?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got about 30 seconds. After that, we're going to do what we do, okay?
Officer, just to be clear, what is the intent?
No. He's just made the intent very clear.
Officer Gardia? Sergeant Gardia? What is the intent of wanting me out of the vehicle?
Because you're not identifying yourself, and you're a twat.
Actually, there's nothing on the passenger on the front.
We'll do it from the passenger side.
Okay. The baby's on the passenger side. On the back seat, but on the passenger.
Okay, we'll just do it right here.
Okay.
So what is it you guys are requesting?
You got about 5 seconds, sir. I need you to step out of the car.
For what? Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it is.
Because you're refusing, you're delaying and obstructing this officer from doing his job.
Obstructing is a physical act, right?
Yes, you're physically refusing to step out of the vehicle, therefore obstructing their investigation. Yet another frauditer law school scholar.
Obstruction is...
It doesn't have to be
Sir,
physical.
hide your eyes, because you're going to get glass on you.
Obstruction is physical.
Close your eyes and look away. Close your eyes.
Ready?
Obstruction is...
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Officer, there's no need for all this.
Oh, fuck.
There's no need for all this.
Serious?
It's okay. Zoe, it's okay. Zoe, it's okay.
And the mother is still not saying anything. Big Red was right. Call the CPS. Seriously. That knobhead should be ashamed. A Kiwi knows our laws better than he does. I do. I make a point of knowing. And I've been to more states in the United States than United States citizens.
It's okay.
Goodness sake.
Zoe,
Unlock
it's
it.
Okay.
Go ahead. Do what
Zoe,
you do.
It's okay. Zoe, it's okay. Zoe, it's okay. It's okay.
Here, Mom.
You guys, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, well done, love. Good job. Good job.
Choosing to get your window busted out over a couple of citations is the height of stupidity. But choosing to get your window busted out while you've got 4 kids in the car is unforgivable.
And of course, getting back to bingo, gets window smashed. I think that was an obvious one. We could have crossed that off right at the beginning. Okay.
What are you doing, sir? What are you doing?
Turning off the car.
No one's in the car in the front seat. Why do you need to turn it off? What was the point of turning it off?
The car is being impounded, ma'am.
That's fine. You don't have to turn it off.
Yes, he does. He's taking no chances after the stupidity he's just witnessed.
Oh my stars. Is she for real?
It's okay, you guys. Take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath.
You're telling the kids to take it. Oh, for everything holy.
It's already off, sir.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take
Wow.
a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I know. I understand. It's okay. Take a deep breath, you guys. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. It's okay. Daddy is not hurt. It's okay. Daddy is not hurt. Take a deep breath, please.
Not physically hurt.
Yes, Daddy is just a very stupid person who believes very silly things on the internet. And because of this, Daddy will go to jail from time to time for very silly things.
Can you see him? What they're doing to Dad?
No.
What can you see?
Oh, I see it's white.
Okay. I can't figure out how to turn the phone around.
That's because you are an absolute moron.
Do you have somebody you can call?
We're out here on vacation.
Okay.
right now.
Okay. So we'll just take you to a hotel or something. You can figure it out.
No.
You're just gonna walk because we're
I don't
towing the
know.
car.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll try and figure out. Can you give me a minute?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. We got time.
Yeah,
we got plenty.
we're not from here. We don't have anybody here. It's
Okay.
literally us traveling, like he just told
Okay,
you.
we're more than happy to get you to a hotel. I'm not sure your comfortableness driving with us, but we'll take you to a hotel for a safe place or a
Can
restaurant.
I take my car seats?
Oh God, yes, absolutely. Yeah, no,
So I
you're
can
entitled
take
to
my
take
stuff out
any
of
of your
here.
basic stuff. Yeah, we're
Okay.
we're only taking the car, not the
My
contents
belong-
per se.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah,
Take a
we're
deep
we're
breath.
not here
Take a
to
deep breath.
hurt you.
I just
It just could have went a lot easier than it did. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not getting into personal stuff between this, but this he would have got a fix-it ticket and went on your way and your vacation would still be going.
Yep.
Instead, he's going to go to jail and sit there till Monday unless he bails out. So it's just crazy. So yeah, do whatever you think you need. We're more than happy to help get you through into town to
Okay.
a hotel or
where this is Bishop, correct?
It is.
Yeah. So what's the town right outside of Bishop?
South,
Yeah.
Big Pine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's small. There's not much there.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no real restaurants or anything there.
Okay.
So
Okay. I'll figure it out. Thank you.
So according to Brian from Here's the Deal, who also covered this video, after the driver was booked into jail and the vehicle was impounded, he claims the vehicle the suspect was driving was up to date and paid up on its registration.
Yeah, right.
Unfortunately, proof of this claim at the time of this recording is still stuck behind a paywall on his channel. Right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like this, then
Dear mate. Well, what do we think of that? What indeed do we think of that? That's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Thinking about starting to run on the treadmill again. I need to drop my belly fat.
Yeah, no, that's total BS.
Yeah.
today we head to California, courtesy of Resisting Arrest TV, for a video where, as their title suggests, a soft idiot takes a lesson from a Smith & Wesson, which actually turns out to be a Glock, but who am I to get in the way of a good video title that rhymes? Right? Let's get into the video.
We've seen this
Come
one.
here. Do not go in. Do not go in that car. I'm just saying, back up, man.
Okay. Change again.
You guys don't.
We've seen that one. We've seen that one a couple of times. All right, let's go to Mark's channel. There it is.
Mark, and today's video comes from the channel Blue Watch. A link to their video and channel is in the description. Today we're taking a look at a sovereign citizen who allegedly cut off a funeral procession, and he demands payment to provide his information, but it doesn't end well for him. Let's roll the video!
You are. I need your driver's license and insurance now.
I'm giving you my driver's license.
I need your
effective payment. I don't have no necessity to give you my commercial property without any reason.
Driver's license and insurance.
Data.
Driver's license and insurance.
Today,
Hey
sir?
man, how you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I'm here to help. I stopped, or he attempted to stop me while I was in the midst of going my way.
After you cut through a funeral home and drove a funeral procession and drove down the median, yes. So I need your driver's license and insurance.
My move.
Why?
I just told you. I just told you. Yeah.
Is that a violation?
Yes, it is a violation.
Of what right? Of what
driver's
code?
license? Listen, I'm not playing your game
law?
for too much longer.
I'm
Okay.
not trying to play.
You are. Driver's license and insurance.
I'm not looking to play a game with you.
Okay.
I would like to know do you have a bona fide claim?
Driver's license and insurance, or
I have no problem. Are you hearing me not refuse to give him my license? I have no refusal, but it is going to take a payment.
So what he's saying is he isn't
We've seen this
refusing
one,
to
but-
provide his
well,
information while he's actively refusing, but he is willing to provide his information for a payment. Yeah, that isn't how that works.
Am I not entitled
I'll pay at the station.
Am
Let's
I
go.
not entitled to an effective amount of payment or self-determination? I can determine the value of my own time. I can determine the value of my own private property.
Okay, perfect. Now your
Is it
driver's
not
license.
my right to pick who is my authority? You are not authority to me. I'm just here to help.
Okay, driver's license and insurance.
I would love to give it to you.
Okay.
Do you have $10,000 effective?
Yeah, I do. It's at the station. Let's go. Driver's
Okay,
license
let's
and insurance.
Go ahead and do
We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. The only place you're going is in the back of his car if you don't give me your driver's license and insurance right now.
I conditionally accept. Do you have a bona
Step
fide
out of the
claim?
car.
Do you have a
Step out of the
bona
car.
fide claim?
Yeah.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car. You're failing to provide identification. Let's get another car here, please. You need to give me your driver's license and insurance.
Why is it that I would give you my private property for nothing?
Now, whilst I totally applaud stop sticks during traffic stop, it's a great idea. What's the point of putting them at the front of the vehicle? What if he reverses? So with those type of stop sticks, I would wrap it around the rear tire. So you've got one up front, one at the back. So if he goes forwards or backwards, you've got him. There's no point putting it at the front of the front vehicle, if that makes sense, because all he has to do is reverse because he's seen what he's done. You need to sneak up and wrap it around the rear tire.
In exchange, are you coming between me and my God? Are you not allowing me to serve God as authority? Can
I need your
serve
driver's
you
license
now?
and insurance.
Is it that you are insisting that you are authority to me?
Driver's license
Are
and
you
insurance.
compelling me to believe that government was formed so that government could control people, or the people to have the right to control?
Okay, I'm calling this one talking like a crazy cat lady. Talking like a crazy cat lady, because everything he's just said there has made absolutely no sense. And Card 30 really sucks. Trust me. Card 30 really sucks.
Government. I must uphold my duty to uphold my rights. If it is that I violate those, then I may subject myself to your authority or jurisdiction.
I would argue that by pulling over for the traffic stop, you have in fact accepted the officer's jurisdiction.
If it is true that you violate me in any way, shape, or form, then you all will be held liable, and the judicial system will uphold the justice inside of the meritocracy. As simple as that.
Are you going to give me your driver's license or not?
Do you have payment effective immediately? I'm not belligerent. I'm not combative.
Okay, then
but
get
I
out of
can't imply authority.
Okay.
Are you insisting that I must abandon my belief? Must I proceed without faith in Christ and faith in the goodness and faith in myself? I must be competent. I must believe in the authority that I have in myself.
What did he just say?
I must be competent.
You must.
I must believe in
Oh, we've got to put that on
the
screen.
goodness and faith in myself.
I must be competent. I think you're missing the word in there, my friend. Comes after be and before competent. I must be incompetent.
I must believe in the authority that I have in myself.
Your belief is your belief, but we have a job to do it, and we have the right to do it.
But it is true that I must uphold my duties, even if it is that you were to break my windows, pull me out, do me dirty, and get me in it. I would have this on record for the
Absolutely, and we don't want to do that, and I will have that on record. We do not want to do that. We would like your compliance to the law.
Driver's license and insurance.
I will let you know now on the record that you have been noticed that you all are racking up liabilities for
Okay, I don't care about anything you have to say.
That you all are going to beat me or something, or that's what you all intend.
We don't want to do any of that.
Brutalizing the vehicle, all of that is just going to be penalized and liabilities racked up.
We would like you to comply with the rules of the road. Where you're stopped for an offense, you produce your license.
I am not failing to produce my license. You all are failing to produce your payment.
Sir, we don't go by your beliefs. You're not entitled to a payment for providing your information. If that's how it worked, everyone would want to get pulled over.
You're either going to need a...
And do you have $10,000? Yeah, at the stage. Oh no, that was so quick. He just spat that out real quick. That was funny.
Payment or a bona fide claim. Brother, you don't seem to be all that friendly.
Okay.
You can't
I'm very friendly because you haven't been ripped out of your vehicle yet.
I'm looking to work with you all.
We're just dealing with a traffic violation, and you're escalating it to something other than that right now. And there might be reasons you're escalating that. We don't know.
But if it is true that you all are going to get ready to bust windows, oh, you just hit the car, all of these are going to be penalties and liabilities that you rack up.
You can take up what you want. We're just asking you to comply.
That you all are now about to beat on me or anyway.
At the moment, we're asking you to comply and produce your driver's license.
Yeah, let's give it one more shot. Last chance, okay? We've been here long enough. I told you.
Are you the highest authority here?
What do you got? What do you got?
How may I help you?
He played his game long enough. I think he should have had his window busted and ripped out of the car within the first minute of this stop.
Roll it down a little bit more so we can have a normal discussion at least.
Would you mind backing up, and I would indeed lower the window for this brother here.
Okay.
Would you back up so it is that I can have a one?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Good. How may I help you?
Well, this officer pulled you over, so he needs...
May I stop you there first?
Go ahead.
He did not pull me over. I voluntarily stopped after he waved at me in the road.
Okay.
I have a How may I help you? I'm a civil guy. My brother may need some help, or he may be looking to tell me, hey, So I'm stopping it to see what it is that I may help him with.
Okay.
That's the first part.
Okay.
Please continue, brother.
So he's stopping you for a traffic violation. Therefore, you are required to produce ID as a driver on the roadway.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I could understand that from that point of view.
Okay.
Now, can you understand my point of view?
No.
Because I study law
You don't.
and understand this stuff.
Watch.
That's definitely on the list. I study/know the law. Hey, Chuck's got a cross. Yeah, baby.
Videos on TikTok and YouTube
Hello,
University
Tom.
isn't studying law. It's full of misinformation, and you're deep down the sovereign citizen rabbit hole.
Why?
Hello, Tom. How are you, my friend? Good to see you here.
That I am compelled to be in the democracy and provide and consent to a situation that I am not in my best interest. It's not beneficial.
Mate, when you pass your driving test, which I'm very surprised you passed the driving test. I mean, I think we're all thinking that. But when you passed your driving test and you signed the back of your license, you were signing to say that you acknowledge the rules of the road and that you will comply with the state's traffic law in relation to a traffic stop, i.e., when you get stopped, you must provide your license, registration, and insurance. I acknowledge that not all states and indeed not all departments ask for registration, but you will basically be asked for your license and insurance minimum. So when you sign your driver's license, that's what you're signing for. That's the reason you are signing it. I study the law. Sounds like nitwit chili. I know. I've got to admit, I do love that phrase. I do like that phrase, constitutional law scholar. I know it's absolute nonsense, but I still think it's a really good phrase. Oh, stop.
Why won't I shape the situation? Instead of saying no or denying him, why is it not that I make it beneficial for myself? It is my property.
It is not your property.
If he's compelling me to believe, hey, you owe me this license, I say, hey, okay, well, I don't mind giving it to you if you have payment for it because it's my property, just like it's my time.
But he's not looking to keep it.
When you die, and I've learnt this the very hard way. I won't go into that story. But when you die, your driver's license and your passport must be returned to the government. Okay? Because it is their property. It is your driver's license and it is your passport. But so that's your physicality. But in law, both of those documents belonged to the government. Okay.
But still, he's looking to do something.
So why are you looking for money if he just wants to look at it?
I told him because it is something that has to do with law and on the record. Okay. If it is that I give him my property without anything.
I know it doesn't exist. Oh, it does exist. Oh, I thought he made it up. Oh, it does exist. I still think it's a great.
But the law, okay, let me stop you there. But the law also states, as you know, because you said you studied it, you have to produce your license to an officer when it is requested for no payment.
Now, let me go ahead and let you know that is not law. That is indeed policy. No, these are called statutes.
Someone might want to inform this guy that statutes are laws.
That's Illinois compiled statutes. That's
exactly,
what it says.
Statutes. These are for law. I have the right to uphold my inalienable rights.
You can uphold your rights. That's what rights are for you to uphold them. And you as a person driving on the roadways, that is a privilege that you have.
I don't mind letting you know that it is not a privilege for me. Maybe
then what is it for you?
It is a right. No. I have the right to travel.
And in agreement with exercising that right as a motorist on Illinois highways to drive upon these roads, you have to produce your ID when requested by a peace officer.
Now you understand why I cannot provide you with my private property. Because if I provide you with my private property and you run me and say, hey, this is what he identified as, this guy on this piece of paper has already contracted with the state to abide by these laws and rules. So guess what? I give you that, I'm going away because I did something wrong and I identified with who I was not. Okay. But if it is true that you don't know me, and you cannot compel me to believe that I have some sort of contract with the state or that I owe you anything, then how is it that I must oblige?
As a motorist, you
All right,
must
that's
oblige.
I'm a motorist? I mean, that's a description. That's
Okay,
up to your,
so
that's
I
up to
think
your
we
determination.
are at the point, since I don't know your first name, I'll call you sir.
That's a reference that I typically let people go by.
Okay.
Especially when they're acting under color of law.
Okay,
So now I'm
so
Color of law. That's on the list, isn't it? That's definitely on the list. There it is. Oh no. Color of law. There we go. Ooh, Chucky's got another cross. Chucky's on a roll.
Before you go ahead with your sir, are you intentionally looking to violate codes and statutes, federal, being deprivation of rights under color of
Sir,
law?
what's
Because
going
it is
to-
true that you are indeed now infringing upon
what's
my
going
rights.
to what's going to happen, sir, is if you do not provide your ID and step out, we will force entry to this vehicle.
I conditionally accept upon presentation of a bona fide claim.
Right.
Would you
No.
like to pay for it?
No.
No, I would not.
No, so it is that you are saying that you are going to take it, you are stealing from me, or are you saying
No.
that you are coming after what you are owed?
No, we are
owed this
we are
license?
using it for identification. No one's taking it, no one's stealing it,
How
no
are
one's
you going
borrowing
to
it.
utilize my
That's not
property
up
for
for you.
identification without me affirming my property as identification? I'm not looking to identify.
Okay.
They've allowed this guy to control the stop long enough.
Yeah.
There's no reason and with the unreasonable. Bust his window and travel him to jail already.
Sir, what I'm letting you know right now is I think we're at an impasse to where you are not following lawful direction from us, so we will force entry into the vehicle.
Is
what I'm
agreeing.
letting you know.
I am indeed agreeing to oblige to whatever it is that you need me to do.
License.
But it is going to be a bilateral agreement. It cannot be a unilateral agreement, because if I allow it to be a unilateral agreement, then it is that you are going to be authority and you're going to have jurisdiction. So then once this goes
So
to court,
is
the judge is going to say,
the
hey, this guy
is the bilateral
and the
agreement
state was allowed
is
to do
the
what they needed to
bilateral agreement you wanting money from us for your ID? Then what's the agreement?
We can have the agreement that if I am, we presented 3 agreements so far. One, the agreement that I am going to give you
Honestly,
my license
come on,
upon
guy.
presentation of obligation, meaning a bona fide claim stating that I have already owed you my license. Now, if I don't have that, which I know you don't, the second option would be to compensate me for it in a way, shape, or form. Wherever way you may think is beneficial. Hey, I can have you do this for me. I can have you do that. Just make it beneficial, or have the payment ready that I have affirmed for what I need for my time and my property. Or the third option was, I said you all can remove all these vehicles, remove all of your property, and we can go about our day.
That's not going to happen.
Well, what if I go ahead and put my license up?
Oh, Mark, you missed a golden opportunity to slip in. It's not going to happen there. Oh, Mark. Marky. Oh, come on, computer. Oh, this bloody computer. Honestly, I swear to goodness.
Not going to happen.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
I'll do it for you, Mark.
Right here, or my property, should I say, to make it more clear.
Your license isn't your property. It's the property of whatever state it was issued in.
We are at the point where you are now under arrest, sir,
Do
for
you
obstructing.
I
You are
conditionally
now
accept
under
being
arrest.
under arrest upon
Okay.
presentation of bona fide claim.
step out so we could place you under arrest without having to damage your property. If you do not step out now, we will force entry into your vehicle.
I conditionally accept stepping out
Then step out.
and getting
Then
under
step out
arrest
now.
upon presentation
Then
of
step
bona
out
fide
now.
claim.
To step out now
I
is right
also
now.
would like to put you all on notice now that if it is that you all intend on getting violent with me or aggressive, please do not mistake
We
any
intend on
energy
doing what we
redirection
need to do to effect an arrest.
Dancing clear to go on the other side.
If it
Yeah,
is true
we're
that
clear.
you are now
Don't reach for anything. That's good.
You want to take your seatbelt off for us?
I conditionally accept being arrested upon presentation of bona fide claim. You are all going to be
Step out of the car.
Come on, just step out. Come on.
You just hit me in my dick?
You're resisting.
Wow. Damn.
Wow.
Get
Jesus.
the legs. Got his arm. Get the legs. Just left eye, all right? Yep, I'm good. All right, let's get the cuff on him. Who's got the other cuff? This is fun. Give me a second set of cuffs. There you go. Wait, close. Bring it close. We just need this other one.
Damn, I like white people do it. Damn, I never thought I'd be this black again.
Yeah, let's pull that arm out.
Hey, you guys,
Just help him pull by the
just to let you know, you are now lawfully ordered to owe me $10 million.
You serious?
Hey, Judge, please rock with me on this one.
All right, just put your arm out.
You're hurting me.
Oh.
Put your arm out. All you have to do is let your arm out. Put your arm out.
How about we get up?
Freely let your arm out on your own and we'll be able to get up. Let your arm out, sir.
Can you not hurt me anymore?
Let your arm out. Let your arm out.
Can you not hurt me anymore?
To cuff you, okay? Wheels got Taylor.
He's pulling on this one.
Stop resisting. Where's the other cuff there? It's right in my hand. Got it, Sean. All right, I think we're good. That's him, right? We got both arms. Roll him off, Tyler. You're with.
I got his legs and locked up.
Watch his feet.
You guys good?
Yeah, don't. You know what?
I got. I'm
You guys
are good. I think you guys should check on me, man.
Some zip ties. Hold on.
Drugs, anybody? Drugs or just a nutter? I don't know. Bit conflicted on this one.
Zip ties is crazy work, bro. I'm not that
You've
belligerent.
been kicking and resisting the whole
I'm
time.
not that belligerent.
Dude, anybody would do that. With 8 grown men coming to attack them.
Oh, you go.
See this chick.
Can you answer it?
Wait a minute, man. You could answer it if you're more cooperative, that's all.
I actually didn't deny any times. I think it was all. I think everyone will realize that you all were the ones that were not agreeing.
Sit straight up. You got double locks on the back?
What are you grabbing for? Pitch down real quick.
I'm gonna put your shoe on.
I would also.
All right, you want to stand up, or you're gonna freely walk back with us?
He doesn't need 2 cuffs.
What car? This one. Whoever's. 464. All right. 1, 2, 3. Look at it. Touch that one more time.
I don't want to go in there. Why are y'all taking all my stuff?
Go ahead, sit.
Oh, you don't want to go in there? Oh,
Get your feet up.
okay.
Get in there.
Come on, man. Get in.
I conditionally accept being under arrest upon presentation of bona fide claim.
Oh,
Freedom, bud.
I don't
shut
mind
up.
letting you all notice once again that you all are under collections for all of these liable
Oh
damages.
my
For not only
stars.
to the car, but to my person, for the time and consultation that I've given.
After all that, he's still reciting the script. He is a dedicated sovereign
Oh
citizen, and
my
if you paid money
stars.
for that script, you were scammed.
Put your feet in the car. The sooner we can get you out of those handcuffs, all right?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind.
Come in. We'll get you out of those in a second. There you go. Close the door.
Good.
For me, so you don't hurt yourself, bud. Wait, hang on.
Bloody
All
hell.
right. Is everybody?
Everyone do a check.
Is everyone here good?
Back
Oh,
camera on.
look, the
Sean,
cuffs
you
let him
good?
get tighter. Yeah.
You're good?
Good.
Good?
Good.
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 Good. All right. Are you good, Dave? Okay. Tyler, do you smoke cannabis in there?
Here we go.
Yeah. That's what
Here we
yeah.
go.
That's what I was smelling through the window right away.
Ooh. What book was that?
So you had one of those that were like, I'm not gonna roll.
What book was that? Contract drafting. Oh, contract drafting and negotiation. Oh, look how much cannabis he's got. What the? Oops. I'll come back to you in a minute, mister.
So you had one of those that were like, I'm not gonna roll down the window until.
I wasn't even here for any of it.
Oh, really?
I'm just telling it, an inventory in it.
Oh, hello.
60, I'll just throw in that one if you get out that way, just in case it might be this person.
He was charged with felony possession of cannabis and possession of
Felony
a controlled substance. He was also charged with misdemeanor resisting and obstructing an officer. Maybe he decided to try the script knowing he was busted with drugs in the car. I think the officers let him go on too long. Like I said earlier, in my opinion, they should have made the arrest within the first minute of the stop. As always, I would like to give a big shout out and
agree with
thank
you,
you
Mark.
to all
However-
my channel members for.
However, if you'd have, oh, let me just bring myself to screen. I 100% agree with you. However, if they had have made the arrest, then we wouldn't have content, would we? Well, look who is here. Gary 1111. Mr. Gary, haven't seen you in a long time. Good to see you here, my friend. Good to see you. Mary Jane, the devil's lettuce, wacky tobacco, saying so. You definitely, you saw it here first. Lots of felony possession, nonetheless. Felony possession. All right, let's go back in time. If I could turn back time. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. That's that crazy guy with the dreads. We've seen that one. That one is good, but it's a bit boring. Isn't this sad when I recognize videos from the thumbnails? Oh, this is a Moorish Sovereigns. Have we seen which one is this one? Is that the one? Is that the one I made a video on as well?
ZZ Top, the Elevation Tour.
I think you've got the wrong Channel
This is Billy F. Gibbons from ZZ.
I'm Chuck, not Huck. If this is the one, I made a video on this one as well. Yeah.
Lower all your windows, please. Lower all your windows.
Citizen. What else have we got? Let's go way back. Way back. Let's go. Oh, that's a classic, isn't it? Let's go back a couple of years. The old ones are the best. Sovereign citizen gets arrested for having a stolen firearm. That one doesn't ring a bell. Oh, look, it's our friend. You'd like that one, wouldn't you, Tom? Sovereign citizen doesn't understand traffic laws. Okay, let's have a look at this one. 2 years ago. Doesn't look. If I haven't watched this one.
And today we're taking a look at a sovereign citizen who doesn't understand traffic laws. Let's roll the video.
Nevertheless, good to see you here, Gary.
Hey, how's it going? Sergeant Klein, Ace City Police. Stopped you for failing to stop, leaving a private drive, failing to signal, and no vehicle plate on the back of your vehicle.
For doing what now?
Do you have a driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
For hold on now. What did you say that I did, and where was this at now exactly?
The officer explained it to you. Your lack of ability to understand isn't his problem.
Exactly,
No,
because
no
I don't.
problem. I'll explain it all too.
Yeah.
So you failed to stop, leaving a private drive.
Where was that?
When you entered onto Michigan Avenue. You failed to signal when you turned onto Michigan Avenue from that.
I failed to stop. What are you talking about? I have to pull out slow and stop there to look.
You have to come to a complete stop. You failed to come to a complete stop. Do you have a driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
And you've got no real life.
I am traveling home, and I did nothing wrong. And so I'd like to see on your camera or something, some proof of what you're talking about, because there's nothing. Sir, I am freely traveling, and I have the right to freely travel.
You're not anymore. You're legally detained. So, do you have a driver's license?
So I'm being arrested and detained right now. Yeah, that is what it is, a roadside arrest right now.
There's a difference between being detained and being arrested. The officer has reasonable suspicion to believe you committed a traffic violation, so he has the right to detain you.
No, it's a detainment. Do
What?
you have a driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong, and I am freely traveling.
Yeah. Do you have a registration?
He hasn't actually said the words. He hasn't actually said the words, but we're an hour and a half in, so yeah, go on, I'll pay it. Why not? And while we're being sovereign citizens, just for the record, my card is crap. I am 2 3s away. Where's Robin? Where's Chrissy? Where's the gang? Oh, Maggie sent me a message. She's out and about, obviously, for her birthday. So she'll jump in later, maybe. Yeah, go on, Paracord. I'll pay that one.
Proof of insurance, driver's license.
Why are you looking so shocked?
I can get you home pretty quick as long as you can provide the information I'm looking for, sir.
Why are you...
right now. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sergeant Klein,
Oh.
415.
Sergeant Klein,
You've got a
415.
sergeant as well.
What authority do you have to stop me from while freely traveling down the road here?
He's a police officer. That's his authority. And if you truly believed that the officer has no authority, you would have never pulled over.
What?
Let me explain it to you again. I'll explain it again.
True story.
In the state of Michigan, when you leave a private drive and entering a roadway,
Okay.
you have to come to a complete stop. You failed to. When you enter, let me finish. When you are turning onto a roadway, you have to signal. You failed to signal. When you travel on a Michigan roadway, you have to have a vehicle plate. Now, let me finish. There has been a number of constraints with the Secretary.
Yeah, name and badge number. Yeah.
If you don't have a vehicle registration, what I need is proof of an appointment, vehicle title, or bill of sale. Okay? These are all simple things. So if you have your driver's license.
So again, now a driver's license would
Oh,
be.
for goodness sake. Seriously. Why do you look so shocked? You're a grown ass man. You've got to be what? By the powers vested in me from the West Midlands Police Force, you've got to be 45. You should know this stuff by now.
Someone that's in the act of commerce, correct?
No,
No.
not correct.
No,
You're
not correct.
completely wrong. It doesn't matter if you're driving in commerce or not. I wonder where they came up with that idea.
Because your transportation code that you're discussing is someone that is in the act of commerce. Do you suspect me, Sergeant Klein, to be in the act of commerce currently?
That's got absolutely nothing
Sir,
to
I
do with it.
just need your driver's license.
So do you suspect me to be in the act of commerce currently? You already stated that I am freely traveling, sir. Sir, you just stated that I am freely traveling. Now you're mixing things up
I need
here.
a second, non-priority.
Sir, I am not in the act of commerce.
Now,
my vehicle is not.
Surely, my very uneducated friend, surely you've seen enough videos online that when the lead officer, which is a sergeant, by the way, so he knows his shit, when he asks for a second vehicle, then surely you know which way this is going or which way this could go. So be a grown-ass man and give the man your license.
Used for commerce. Therefore, I do not need to do what you are requiring of me, sir.
If I actually can get a county or state, I'm just out the city.
Please, sir, that's what you have just said now, is that I am traveling, which I am. I am free to travel, sir.
You are. I'm asking you politely, professionally. I am a police
You're getting
officer.
upset. I understand.
I'm not upset at all.
You.
I'm not upset at all. I need your
Well,
driver's
I don't want you to
license.
escalate. I'm not trying to
I'm not
escalate
escalating.
anything.
I need your driver's license. I need your
Well, who's the one that's escalating? You've already heard him ask for a second vehicle. You've watched enough videos on YouTube to know that when a second vehicle arrives, it's going to go one of two ways.
And do you suspect me of being a driver in the act of commerce currently?
The whole commerce thing is nonsense. And yes, you are a
immaterial.
driver. You're sitting behind the wheel in the driver's seat of a motor vehicle.
I don't know what you're talking about. You
Right.
need a driver's license in the state of Michigan to operate a vehicle. If you don't have one,
Do you understand
then I
the
need some
code?
proof of
Then
insurance.
I'd like your
Identification.
superior, please, to be here. I'd like to
Ain't
see.
happening.
It's
I'm
not
it tonight.
happening. You're it
Yeah,
tonight.
I'm it tonight.
He's it. He's a sergeant. On a night shift, that's about as high as it goes. There'll be going back to my language, there'll be no inspector, there'll be no chief inspector, there'll be no assistant superintendent, deputy superintendent, and there will be no superintendent, because they're, for want of a better word, desk jockeys. They'll work 9 to 5. Okay, you will not have a gaffer, what we call a gaffer. You will not have anybody else. Sergeant's it. Okay, we did have, I'll sort of take that back. We did have an inspector on night shift, because you need a gaffer in case you need a warrant signing or anything like that. But you'll have one that will cover. I mean, we had one inspector that covered 2 police stations that were 10 miles apart, and our area covered something like 200,000 square meters. Shit. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, really, really sorry about that, but I had to take it. That's the lady that's working with me, coordinating with various employers, trying to fit me into a role, if that makes sense. So had to take that. Really, really sorry about that. It's not the call I was expecting. I am expecting another call. So if I disappear, I might have to. Anyway, let's get back. Right, where were we? Grown-ass man. The mayor. Yes, let's call the mayor out. Let's call the governor out. Let's call the senator out. What's after the senator? Vice president. Don't call the president out. Don't get me started on that guy. What's happened in the last few days is unbelievable with that guy. There's two obvious, sorry, well, there's one obvious major thing. All I say involves another country, but what I heard this morning, I genuinely can't get my head around what's been said this morning or your evening. Anyway, let's crack on. No politics.
You want to talk?
You have no lieutenant available?
No. You want to talk to him tomorrow morning? You can talk to him tomorrow morning.
Yeah, talk to him from jail. Yeah.
I need your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance. If you don't have a form of identification, give me your name, and I can go that way.
Because you don't know. You know my name, Officer Klein.
I know your name.
You know my name, correct? So
spell your last for me. Spell your last name for me. I don't know how you spell your name.
H-E-I-K-K-I-L-A.
Hold on. My pen doesn't work very well in the cold. H-E-I.
Yep. K-K-I-L-A.
K-K-I-L-A. Sorry. Sound of the road. What's your first name? Adam, right?
Correct. And what was your name and badge number one more time again?
There's really no need for you to ask for the officer's name and badge
It'll
number
be on the bottom of the
repeatedly.
ticket.
You already got it on video earlier. The only reason you ask for it repeatedly is because it gives you some sense of authority, even though you have no authority whatsoever.
415.
Klein.
What's your middle name, sir?
415. My middle name?
Yes, sir.
M.
What's your middle name?
Mark.
Mo? M-O-E?
Mark.
Mark.
Let's take a deep breath, please, sir.
I can't hear because of the road.
Okay.
And you're not giving me any identification,
Okay.
which I saw in your wallet.
You didn't see anything in my
did.
wallet
Well, you're
because
sitting
you
here
haven't seen
putting it
anything.
on your phone. I did. I've sat here and watched you for 2 minutes. What's your date of birth?
Watch me for 2 minutes. You saw.
Oh, dude, come on.
Yeah, well, you sat here and turned on your phone. You pulled out your cord. You pulled out your ID. You actually pulled it out, and then you put it back in. Yeah, you did.
If the officer knows he has an ID and this officer is refusing to hand it over, the officer should just arrest him and be done with this.
I'm not in the act of commerce, sir.
What's your date of birth?
So I'm not
Adam,
in the
what's
act
your date
of
of birth?
commerce, sir. Then get the sheriff deputy like you requested out here.
They're coming. Give me what's your date of birth?
Let's call Dar. Call the sheriff out here if you would.
What's your date of birth?
Can we do that? Can we call the sheriff?
What's your date of birth? All right.
It's got nothing to do with the sheriff.
Insurance?
It's
Registration?
this officer's
Sir,
fault.
I am traveling down the road currently.
Mr. Michael, listen.
I'd
The more
like you
you
to know.
cooperate, the better this is going to go for you. Okay? I'm telling you right now.
Nothing to do with the sheriff.
All right?
Sir,
the better you cooperate, the better this is going to go. Do you have insurance? Vehicle title? Registration? Anything for the vehicle?
Right now, sir, this is my vehicle.
Why are you
I'm
looking
in
at
this
the camera?
vehicle.
Do you have any weapons in the vehicle?
I have.
Do you reckon he's live streaming this and he's looking for hints and tips from anybody that's watching him? All of his one person that's watching him, probably his wife, going, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?"
Sir, I do not consent to any searches or
I'm asking
seizures
you a
or
simple
anything that's
question.
going
Do you
on.
have any
I don't.
I do not consent. Yep, I did not consent. Yay! Oh, and call your supervisor. Here we go. This cop should have already arrested this jackoff a long time ago. I know. But don't forget, this is from 2 years ago. So, and, well, the video is from 2 years ago. Who knows when the actual video was? You know, it might not have been found for a year or so. So, cops are getting a lot better with the sovereign citizen thing. They're getting a lot quicker. It's license registration. Give me. I'm going to ask you once more. Smash or bash, or not bash. Sorry, smash or drag or yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So they're getting a lot better. They're getting a lot quicker. And maybe a nightstick to the dome for good measure. I cannot condone the use of the nightstick. I cannot condone that. Being former law enforcement. Take my giggle for what it's worth. I said maybe, potentially, perhaps. Oh no. Where was I? I lost my train of thought. Yes, they're getting a lot quicker. They are getting a lot quicker. A lot of the recent videos we've seen, the officer has immediately identified that it's a soft hard, and they've said, I'm not going to put up with your soft hardery. I'm not putting up with this. License registration or license insurance. Bum. You're not going to do it? All right. Smash, grab, whatever. So you got to remember that years ago, they were slow to catch up with this story. And don't forget, this guy hasn't gone full soft hard just yet. He hasn't quite done the whole Thompson v. Smith and Pennsylvania versus Mims, and he hasn't gone that far. He's just, I mean, he's pushing the boundaries, but he hasn't gone full sovereign citizen. So, and don't forget, the sergeant is on his own as well, by the way. So you got to remember that he is on his own, and we've seen videos where it goes horribly wrong when the officer is on his own or her own. So just gotta put that one in the bank as well.
I don't need to answer. I don't want to answer any of your questions, sir.
Oh, I don't ask questions. I don't.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr.
Heikler. Yep, I don't answer questions. Come on. Bingo card. Come on, bingo card. I don't answer questions. Boom. Woo. Chucky's getting there.
I'm just going to let you know what's going to happen, okay? Since you're not providing any information for your vehicle, I'm going to read your VIN number off your dashboard, okay? If I can't read that, then I'm going to open your door, and I'll let you know before I open your door and read your VIN on your door, okay? Just hang tight. Is the vehicle in your name, sir? Mr. Heikler.
Jesus.
Mr. Heikler.
He seems to be disappointed because his script isn't working.
This is mine.
Okay. So, is it registered to you, or you just haven't transferred title yet, or what's the story?
This is mine.
Okay.
And I would register it if I was going to use it for commercial operation, like
I thought you
is
didn't answer the question.
required by law.
Okay.
And so I'm not using it for commercial operation. This is mine.
Okay.
Okay. That's.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about. You keep talking about.
I don't know. I'd like to sit down with you and let's talk about this and explain it, because I have a group that meets every week. I have a group that meets every week. Absolutely, man. I'm here.
I can neither confirm nor deny. I can neither confirm nor deny. Just before we go on as well, I would like to thank Mr. Castro and Paracord Princess for being Patreons of the channel, along with It's Probing Time 666, Nathan Oakley's daddy. Where's 666 as well? I sent him an email last week and he hasn't responded. Anyway. And also Goddess of Truth. Thank you for being patrons. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. That reminds me, I meant to put this up. There we go. I forgot about that. I did that last night. Oh, that's. Oh no. There we go. Let's tick that one. Okay, let's get back to it.
Every day still, absolutely.
So
and I'm telling you right now, man, I've got a group that we can sit down and go over all of these laws with, all right? I would love it. We are working hard to make sure that we educate and work hard to be free and self-covered, brother.
Let me speak for a
Yeah.
second.
To be
I'm gonna
free
get my water here. I'm not great, you know. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I'm telling you what I'm doing. I appreciate you telling me what you're doing. So listen, as long as you got insurance, it's in your name, I'm good with it, okay?
I've got it, man.
Why do you have insurance if you're a SOFSIT, especially when, according to your logic, you don't need a license, registration, or insurance when you're not operating in commerce?
So if you're just making this more difficult by not providing any of this information, okay?
I have insurance.
Okay, but you're not willing to show me any of the documentation.
I have to pull it on my phone.
Do that for me. I'd love that.
This police officer isn't aware about the sovereign citizen movement, but I think he's handled this stuff well so far.
And backup has arrived.
If you can do that, we can get going on the road. You're done. We're out of here.
Notice that cut there? That wasn't me. That was him turning off his camera to hand over his documentation. He can't have that part on video, though, because it wouldn't fit his sovereign citizen narrative.
Like I said, let's
just play that bit again.
You're done. If you can do that, we can get going on the road. You're done. We're out of here.
Notice that cut there? That wasn't me. That was him turning off his camera to hand over his documentation. He can't have that part on video, though, because it wouldn't fit his sovereign citizen narrative.
Like I said, I will set up. I still got your email.
You got that going? You're still good? I just stopped until you were ready to get.
Yeah, no, that's good again. Yeah. I would, like I said, I would like to get together with you. We have a group, a common law group that has been meeting for several years, and we have gone through repeatedly on all these laws. And there is multiple Supreme Court rulings from around the country that talks about these things, and that's what we've been working towards.
So how about
all right?
So normally I would say
Where do you
go get
meet?
a plate on your vehicle, but tonight,
Where do you meet? At the local loony bin?
since you got a lot more information you want to share with me, you got my email?
I'm pretty sure I still have your email.
Shoot me an email. We'll set up a time.
I have a feeling that he's going to spam the officer's email with sovereign citizen nonsense.
I normally work night shift. I'm working tomorrow for a little short period of time. That's why I said tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll set up a time. We'll talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do yourself a favor. Do me a favor. All right.
Yeah.
Just, I know you got your ID. I saw it. Just hand over your ID.
Yeah, that I'm gonna be dropping that here soon too. So that's a whole nother.
I mean, what I'm saying is this could have been way smoother. I got 2 other officers standing out here because of how you were just not willing to give any of the information that you have. I'm not looking to violate anybody's rights. I'm not out here looking to get in a fight with you. Nothing. All right.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me? Do you need anything from me? You
No.
know, business card or anything?
I got you on here as far as what it is. I'm okay with that. I got you. All right.
All right. You have a good night.
All right.
Okay?
I will be in touch, sir. Thank you.
Wow.
It's disappointing that his car wasn't towed, but in fairness, the officer was able to identify the sovereign citizen. Hopefully, the officer has learned more about what sovereign citizens are, so he can deal with them better in the future.
Yeah.
I think for his first time dealing with the SOPSIT, he did pretty well. As always, I would like to give a big shout out and thank you to all of my channel members for your support. I really appreciate all of your support, and all of you are awesome. And that's going to do it for this.
All righty. How? Oh, 0 people watching. Oh, that's. We're down to 0 people watching. I was going to ask, how are we doing with bingo? I am 1-2 away, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes away. Shall we find one more video? Let's go back to Van. And go to videos. Oh, that's. Oh, we could watch that one, but that's. Sovereign citizen demands $1 trillion when deputies arrest him and impound his Lamborghini. Oh, this one had a bit of controversy about it. Oh, let's watch this one.
Did you know that the vast majority of self-published books don't sell more than a few copies? It's because their authors...
Shut up, woman.
No, I'm not going to. That's true.
Okay. All right, one more video, and then we'll call it. How did we suddenly get to 0 viewers? We had something like 5 people in here, and now it's down to 0. Oh, my tooth, by the way, is still loose. Okay. That's probably why you can hear me sort of. Okay, that's a bit weird. I'll probably stop that ticker tape then. How did we go to 0 viewers from 5? Am I still live? Am I actually live at the moment? How do we do this? Channel. Yeah, we're still live. We're still on the internet. That's weird. Okay. Okay, we'll crack on with this video and then we'll come back for a panel. I don't understand this.
Welcome back to the Van Balian channel, guys. Today we head to California for a video where a sovereign citizen who claims to be an attorney gets arrested and his Lamborghini, Lamborghini impounded when a Riverside County deputy catches him driving on fake plates. And on his release makes an even bigger fool of himself when he confronts and gets owned again by the deputies who arrested him. Get your popcorn ready for this one.
California plate, or you have registration for the vehicle?
I'm sorry, so
Seriously? Eastwood? You're kidding me. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up.
why did you stop me in a clearly privately marked automobile that says I'm
Because you
tried
have
and
a
proud?
California license plate on there.
I don't need to have a private.
You do need to have one. Do you have a license on
No,
it?
you can call your sergeant if you're unaware of how private and public law works, sir. I already have an existing lawsuit with the CHP, of which Bianco and I believe Grufel, or Gruel is his name. Is your body cam on?
It is.
Awesome.
Speaking of body cam footage, I may have to do a FOIA request for this one. I mean, it's not every day you get a sovereign citizen stupid enough to pull this nonsense in a Lamborghini, is it? And watching this kind of done from a deputy's point of view would be quite the treat.
So I'm not IDing. I'm not required to ID.
Okay, well then you're going to come out of the car.
No, I'm not coming out the car willfully.
Okay, well then I'm going to drag you out of the car.
Under what grounds? What
The
crime?
fact that you won't give me your ID.
What crime has been committed, sir?
ID for come out of the car, but what are you saying here?
I'm asking you what crime has been committed, sir.
I just asked you for your license.
I'm not required to have a
You
license to travel, sir.
Okay.
A license to travel? No. A license to operate a motor vehicle on a public road? Absolutely. Also, props to this deputy for not getting into a dishonest conversation with this idiot.
Sir, please, I'm not.
You want to get out? Don't
Sir,
roll the window, Bonnie.
Don't come in my private automobile,
Get out of the
sir.
car if you're not going to give me your ID.
I'm not willfully coming out, but I will comply commercially
Okay, well
under
then give me your
under
license.
threat, duress, and coercion.
Give me your license.
I don't have
Threat, duress, and coercion. That's on the list. Threat, duress, and coercion. Ah, damn. Threat, duress, and coercion. Everyone. I can't even say it.
a license.
You don't have a license.
I'm not required to have a license.
You are
sir.
required.
Can you please call your?
He now cuts away from the video to show us the usual cases sovereign citizens like to cherry pick, you know, like Chicago Motor Coach Company versus the city of Chicago, Kent v. Dulles, and even the Magna Carta of all things, all of which I and others have thoroughly debunked.
To have a license.
You are
sir.
required.
Can you please call your sergeant on duty or your watch commander or the
Sure.
lieutenant, whoever you'd like to call?
Where's 79 Star? Sergeant, this way, please.
And by the way, this is all. I'm not resisting. I'm not.
Well, you're delaying my
Sir.
investigation because I'm simply asking for your ID.
Sir, there is no investigation. There is no
I
crime.
told you the reason I pulled you over is because you don't have California plates on your car.
Am I required to have?
Yes,
plates?
you are. Under California Vehicle Code, you are.
Under California Vehicle Code Section 260, it says that only commercial vehicles are required to be registered.
Incorrect.
He again cuts away from the video to cite the California Vehicle Code definition of commercial vehicle to cherry pick that as well. And I know you won't be surprised to learn that it does not, in fact, back up his claim that only commercial vehicles are to be registered. Anyway, now he claims to be an attorney.
That is very correct, sir. I'm actually an attorney.
You're gonna give me your
I'm
ID?
actually an attorney, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
So I So I'm positive that that's correct.
Okay.
California Code
Give
Section.
me your ID.
Officer, deputy.
Isn't claiming to be an attorney when you're not an attorney, isn't that a federal offense? I'm sure that's a federal crime, claiming to be. Don't they get pinged in court all the time? Because you can't give legal advice, something like that.
Beauty
Eastwood. Are you going to give me your ID?
What is your badge number, sir?
4111. 487.
And so you're stating that if I don't.
And his first name is Clint. So watch out, Buster. Oh, why does that keep doing that? Sorry about that.
ID, what exactly are you going to do for me? Or to me? What are you going to do to me if I don't ID?
You're going to come out of the car.
Why would I come out the car?
Because you're refusing to identify yourself.
No, sir, I'm asking you a direct question. If I don't ID, you're threatening to drag me out of my...
You've just asked a question and he's answered it.
Private...
I will pull you out of the car if you don't willfully come out of the car.
Also, if you're foolish enough to roll that window all the way up, and all evidence up to now suggests you are, we all get to see our very first Lamborghini window bust.
Ooh.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Is this the best survival game ever made? This is the aircraft carrier shelter you seized.
So you're threatening to drag me?
I'm not threatening. I'm just telling you what's going to happen.
I'm not under your jurisdiction, sir.
You are. I'm asking you to step out of the car if you're not going to provide me with an ID.
Sir,
so if you want to provide me an ID, then you can stay in the car.
What
I'll deal with it.
What is the crime,
but if
sir?
you're not,
what is the crime?
We've already gone over this.
There's no crime, correct?
There is.
What is the crime?
You don't have a California.
That is not a
license plate.
crime, sir. That is a federal statute. That is a statute. That is an infraction. There is no crime. Okay. You have just pulled me over because I have private plates on the back of the car, which...
And we have already established over and over again, I've made videos on this, that infractions, violations, statutes, they all come from law.
Literally says CA section 260, which literally says, because I have private plates on the back of the car, which literally says CA section 260, which literally says...
Are you going to give me your ID?
Sir, I'm trying to...
Or are you going to get out of the car?
I'm trying to communicate to you that you're violating my rights right now and that you're acting straight up in complete conflict with the Constitution.
I would say someone needs to familiarize themselves with the 10th Amendment of the Constitution, but I know for a fact that he would manage to misinterpret it somehow, like he did with the Supreme Court cases he cited and the California Vehicle Code definition section.
I'm not. I told you why I pulled you over. I've identified myself as Deputy Eastwood with the Sheriff's Department. I've told you the reason for the stop. I'm asking you for your driver's license or ID, and you're refusing to give that to me. So if you refuse to give me your ID, then you're going to step out of the car and so I can figure out who you are.
And I'm telling you that the only time that I'm actually required as a national/state citizen born here to actually...
Oh, I'm a national. Pretty sure that's on the free national. Go on, I'll pay free national as opposed to I'm a national. I thought we had I'm a national. All right, I'll pay free national.
No, it's not. I have Supreme Court rulings and actual personal cases that I've won that actually dictates this.
Oh, stop it. You have a few cherry-picked paragraphs downloaded from a Sovsit website and a head full of dreams, and maybe a couple of dismissed cases at best. And this deputy knows it.
Okay. I've already noticed, Chad Bianco. If you actually call your commanding supervisor, they can tell you exactly about all of this, sir. Okay. It's not the first time I've seen you or you.
That's the first time I've heard commanding supervisor. It's either a commander or a supervisor, not a commanding supervisor. That's very weird.
Put the car in park.
The fact that you think sending a notice to the sheriff is anything more than an advertisement to them that you plan to break the law in their jurisdiction in the near future is hilarious to me.
The car's not going. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere.
Asking you to come out of the car without me having to forcefully take you out
Sir,
of the car.
you tell if you choose to violate my rights and drag me out of this car after I've already communicated to you that I'm
You're refusing to identify yourself.
I'm not
You have to identify. Yes, you are. This is a lawful detention.
It's not lawful, actually.
It is.
He again cuts away to cite 18 US Code 112, protection of foreign officials, official guest, and internationally protected person. A foreign diplomat, basically.
Yeah.
And any attempt to arrest him is an assault, resulting in 10 years in prison. This coming from the guy who claims the law doesn't apply to him, you know, because reasons.
This
So
is
you're
not,
refusing to ID yourself.
sir. So I'm not free to go, is what you're saying?
No, you're not.
No,
free
you're
to
not.
go.
So I'm being arrested, actually.
No,
You're not being
so
arrested.
this-
You're detained at this point.
this
Not
isn't
being
arrest.
arrested.
No,
I
it's
haven't
not.
told you you're under arrest.
This-
I've never said that.
If I'm not free to go, then I'm arrested.
No, there's detention and there's arrest.
That's
There's a
incorrect.
difference.
Sir, can you please call your sergeant on duty out here?
He's already on the way.
Okay.
But I can tell you that nothing's going to change when he gets here.
That's fine. I mean, that's called conspiracy. You know.
It's not conspiracy.
Yes,
You
it
have to
is.
give me your ID.
12 USC 242 and 241. There's more than one.
Finally, backup has arrived in the shape of a no-nonsense deputy. This signals the beginning of the end for our soft-sit friends, Shenanigans.
He got the wrong title, if I'm not mistaken. It's just
241. There's more than one.
Give me your ID.
12 USC 242 and 241.
That's actually title 18, not 12. But I will pay title 18, section 241, 242.
There's more than one.
Finally, backup has arrived in the shape of a no-nonsense deputy. This signals the beginning of the end for our soft-sit friends, Shenanigans.
Is your body cam on, sir? And you're Sheriff Bowman?
That's me.
And you're complicit with this, correct?
Yeah, you need to get out of the car or give your ID up.
Why would I need to give my ID, sir?
What's that?
Why would I need to ID when I haven't committed
You're
a
driving
crime?
around in a vehicle with no license plate, no valid license
It's
plate.
not required to be. It's clearly displayed that
Well, you
it's
can argue
private.
all you want, but that doesn't make it true.
It is true.
You're wrong. So
And I don't know how many times I have to say this, but the side of the road is not the place to hold court. Okay? Take your ticket, go to court, argue your case there. Side of the road is not the place to argue.
it's fine that you want to be wrong, but you're going to get in trouble for being wrong. And now
Okay.
you're resisting, obstructing, and delaying two police officers.
What am I delaying?
In the course of their duties.
These are unlawful duties,
This
sir.
is your decision. It's not my decision.
Did you want to call the Purvis Marshal or?
Lawful orders, and he's doing the same.
I'm telling you, either give me your ID or get out of the car. You can choose.
So if I don't ID, you're going to drag me out of my car, is
I'm
what you're
going
saying.
to get you out of the car.
Well, I'm not willfully going to come
and to
because
assist
this is
you
a
out of the
private automobile as displayed. But you're telling me that if I don't get out the car, you're going to drag me out the car,
I'm
right?
going to pull you out of the car.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab my paperwork now to show you. Sir, you can holster your weapon.
Okay.
You can holster your weapon.
Nobody
sir.
asked you to reach for anything in your glove box.
I
You have
did.
your
I did this.
Where's your driver's license?
I don't have a driver's license, but I have a passport.
Props to that deputy for being fully prepared. We all know what sovereign citizens are capable of.
I also love the fact that we're obviously in California. this deputy obviously has a weapon. He's got a magazine in his weapon. I can't quite tell if it's a Glock or not, but he's also got 3 extra magazines in his vest. So that's 4 magazines. Magazine holds Glock 15 rounds. So this guy's got 45 rounds on him. Nice.
Okay, is it in there?
That's why I did this. I can get it for you. It's a big glove box.
Perfect.
See, I'm opening the glove box, sir. You can holster your weapon. It's just papers. Are you okay? This guy just unholstered.
I can't see what's underneath the paper.
Look at
But
this.
I have a gun in my holster
This
right
guy
now. Does that make you feel better?
This guy just unholstered his weapon because I held my hand out, and this guy's saying he's going to drag me out of the vehicle because I'm driving in a private marked car.
You can do that later over the video. Let's get the ID so we can get going.
I'm preserving the record because I'm preserving my rights.
I don't really
sir.
care. Give me your ID, please. Thanks.
Sure thing.
I'm preserving my rights. Preserving your stupidity, more like. Also, I get the feeling that it's not this deputy's first rodeo dealing with sovereign citizens. Do you?
Although it's very rare that we get California video.
So here's a passport with clear documentation. See, that's just paperwork.
That looks like somebody printed it out on a printer. That's not a real passport.
Oh, I can give you the hard copy. Where's my license? Where's my wallet to get the passport?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're really making this difficult.
No, sir. I just know my rights, so I'm gonna grab
No,
my
you don't.
wallet right here. Okay. You don't need to get
perfect.
Just a wallet. Okay.
Whoa,
Just grabbing my wallet.
Whoa, he just said I know my rights. Okay. Let's pop that in there. Ooh, Chucky's getting closer.
Look, wallet. Passport card matching that.
Okay.
Stars on top indicating I'm a national, as passports are only issued to nationals.
Okay, can I see that?
You can see it.
The passport. Can I have it in my hand? So I can
Yeah,
make
hold
sure
on.
you have
I'm
a
also
driver's
gonna.
license?
I also have a notice for you, gentlemen, as well.
I don't need your notice.
Hang on a sec. It just says I'm a national. Isn't that on the list? Oh, I'm a state national. Damn it. Damn it. So close.
That.
Well,
I need your identification.
You must be noticed, sir. That's required by common law
I don't care about
and
common law. Just
statute
give me your
law.
driver's license.
Sir,
Or
did
give
you
me your passport?
Sir, did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution?
Hang on, he said common law. Yep, common law is on the list. This guy's ticking all the boxes.
Can I have your passport, please?
I don't think you're in a position to question this deputy's commitment to his oath when you're the one hand-wave dismissing things like the 10th Amendment.
Jesus Christ, I'm missing so much here.
I need your identification.
You must be noticed, sir. That's required by common law
I don't care about
and
common law. Just
statute
give me your
law.
driver's license.
Sir,
Or
did
give
you
me your passport?
Sir, did you take an oath to uphold the Constitution?
Can I have your passport?
Yep, did you take an oath? Oh, common law. Did you take an oath?
Passport, please.
I don't think you're in a position to question this deputy's commitment to his oath when you're the one hand-wave dismissing things like the 10th Amendment and basically riding roughshod over the Constitution.
Sir, did you take an oath to uphold
I'm
the
not answering your
Constitution?
questions right now. This isn't. You're not detaining me. I'm detaining you.
So I'm
Give me your
arrested?
passport.
Am I arrested?
Give me your passport.
Am I arrested?
No, you're detained for the 5th time.
That means I'm arrested.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It means give me your passport. That's what it means.
You don't know the law, sir.
Okay, whatever.
There you
That's
go. You don't know the law, sir. I'm telling you. You guys have just violated my rights. I live right around the corner.
And what, may I ask, has you living round the corner got to do with anything?
Do you have the registration for the car?
I'm going to exercise my rights to remain silent at this point, and you guys can provide me counsel if you need it.
Okay, first of all, I really wish you would exercise your right to remain silent.
Sure.
Unfortunately, you seem to lack that ability. Secondly, counsel, Mr. I'm an attorney, is your responsibility, no one else's. Finally, that voice you heard in the distance, yeah, that was the deputy finding out our soft-sit friend has a warrant, which means he's about to get a rude awakening, and the Lamborghini is leaving on the back of a tow truck.
Oh, you got a misdemeanor warrant. All right, put your car in park.
There's no misdemeanor warrant,
There
sir.
is. Put your car in park.
It's in park.
Okay, step out of the car.
Sir, there's no misdemeanor warrant. What is the warrant? There is no misdemeanor warrant, sir.
All right.
I'm gonna take your seatbelt off and you're gonna step out, okay?
Okay.
You have a warrant for your arrest. Come on out.
I'm not resisting.
Okay, good. Then don't resist. I'm helping
look,
you.
It's not in part. I'm putting it in part.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not resisting.
No, thank
sir.
you for not resisting. I
I'm
appreciate
not
that. Put your hands behind your back.
You got it. You got it.
I'm gonna take your phone and we'll put it right here on the thing so I can record all this if you want.
Sir, I'm not resisting. There's no warrant. I promise you.
Well, there is.
What is it for, sir?
Well, I think it's actually for resisting somebody else, not us.
I don't even have as much as a parking ticket, sir. Can you please?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to sort that out at the courthouse, okay?
Exactly. Save it for the judge. And don't forget to tell the judge you know more about the law than he does. That always goes down really well.
Huh? I don't even have so much as a parking ticket.
Okay.
My ID
That's
is
really not us for us to decide.
You don't
You
have
have a warrant in the system?
That's not possible, sir.
It is.
I promise you.
It's pretty possible. Okay, that's fine. It's not a big deal. You'll go.
Gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Why would you guys willfully do this to me?
I'm gonna put this in your pocket, okay?
Sure. Why would you guys do this to me? This is death. Can I please speak to a sergeant on duty? There's no way that's my warrant.
Definitely with your same name and date of birth
Right, so here he is at the Sheriff's Department sometime after his release, doing what all soft seats do best, whining and demanding his vehicle back in a condescending way. Unfortunately for him, this is the same no-nonsense deputy from the traffic stop.
So, I was earlier. You guys are saying in order to get my private automobile back. Oh, great. I see your face now. So in order to get my private automobile back, you guys are coercing me into registering my private automobile, which per California Code, Section 260 says that a private automobile is not required to be registered. So, I was earlier. You guys are saying in order to get my private automobile back. Oh, great. I see your face now. So in order to get my private automobile back, you guys are coercing me into registering my private automobile, which per California Code, Section 260 says that a private automobile is not required to be registered, and it's classified as upheld by the Supreme Court as household goods in a private automobile.
It is not when it's on the roadway, sir.
As household goods in a private automobile.
It is not when it's on the roadway, sir, which is what it was today. In order to get it back, because it was towed for being an unregistered vehicle on the roadway, unregistered for more than 6 months, you must get it registered in order to get it released.
The car had a private plate displayed on it, which
Yes, I'm
clearly
aware it had an illegal plate that you made yourself. Yes, sir.
Now this is how you deal with a condescending, gaslighting sovereign citizen.
Well, illegal is subjective, sure.
It's really not subjective.
It is very subjective.
You're operating on the roadway. You follow the same rules that everyone else follows.
No.
You need to do the same to be on the roadway. You are not unique, sir.
That's incorrect, sir. So you will be
In order
sued
to
for
get,
this.
sir,
You will be sued for this.
Okay.
And you will be sued too, since you're here conspiring.
I will sue you.
And you definitely will be sued.
That's fine.
Okay?
Yeah, that's not the threat you think it is, especially coming from you.
So I'm going to get my car back, my automobile. I'm going to follow a plebiscite action, and I'm going to seek a temporary and permanent restraining order against all you gentlemen. And I'm going to make sure we get this handled in court correctly, since you guys don't seem to want to uphold the Constitution, and instead you guys are making up your corporate policies as you go. The streets are paid for by the people. We the people, for the people, by the people.
You're not going to educate us in law, so stop.
I'm not trying to educate you. I'm just making a record so that when we
Yes,
move,
it's
so
paid
that
by
we
people
move.
who are paying their registration, sir, that you refuse to do.
That's not how
Anything else I can help you with?
That's it.
You're free to leave.
Thank you for your tyrannical questions, your tyrannical answers. I
Bye now.
appreciate it. All right, see you in court soon. Tyrants, why?
Oh, how tyrannical of them to expect you to follow the law. Boo-hoo. Anyway, here he is at the impound lot to get his belongings out of the vehicle, I think.
What vehicle that you're looking for?
Lamborghini.
A Lamborghini. Okay, go straight, find your vehicle, and we'll be there in a couple of minutes with you.
Okay.
And I get what they're saying. She said, we just do our job. That's all we do. We do job. You get what I'm saying? Right. I can show you a lawsuit and a lien and she, I don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah. So I mean, it's right there, then. Right there. Oh, that's right there. That's guys are idiots.
How to instantly let the world know that money doesn't equal intelligence.
Maybe. I don't care. It's the other one. Bottom one.
So there we are, guys. Another sovereign citizen plays stupid games and wins stupid prizes. Did he learn his lesson from this? Of course not. Is he delusional enough to think a $1 trillion right to travel conspiracy racketeering lawsuit will prevail? Of course he is. Right. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to support me and get early access to videos like,
and I am led to believe that on Van's channel, this guy tried to do a copyright claim, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just quickly check that. Sure, there was. Oh, here we go. So Real World Fair, FARE, has filed a false copyright strike against my review of his traffic stop. And as per usual, a counter notification has been claimed. And Van won that. $1 trillion Lambo soft-sit video has been restored by YouTube. Yeah. So this guy tried to claim against Van on the 4th of January this year that he didn't have the rights, or it wasn't under fair use, which of course it was. And Van won the copyright claim. So that's brilliant. Okay, so being as nobody's here and I'm talking completely to myself, I do declare myself the winner of this week's bingo. I am 1-1 away. I am 1, 2, 3, 4 twos away, and well, it doesn't matter. So I declare myself the winner of this week's bingo. Beans as nobody is here watching. Yay! Go me. That's amazing. Right, so that'll do it for the bingo stream. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you to everybody that was here. Tom Castro, Paracord Princess, Gary W. Who else was here? Big Red and Charlotte. Thank you so much to all of you for jumping in and making some comments. Really, really appreciated. We will come back in. Let's go with 15. What's 15 plus 8? 15 plus 8. Oh God, if I'm having a brain fart, 15 plus 23 minutes time. Let's come back in 23 minutes time, when we will have a live panel, a live stream panel, and let's talk absolute nonsense. Thank you very much for joining me. It is much appreciated. And we will leave you with this outro. G'day.